Alright, so let's talk about Pi. You've probably seen it mentioned online, maybe a friend sent you an invite promising you could mine crypto on your phone. For years, that's exactly what it's been. Tap a button on an app every day to accumulate Pi coins. Built on a simple idea, make crypto accessible to everyone, not just tech experts with powerful computers. Your smartphone is all you need to get in on the ground floor of a new digital currency. It's been a long journey. Millions of people, pioneers, waiting for those digital numbers to turn into something more. Now, Mainnet. Pi has been in testing, like a beta video game. The coins you mined aren't on a live public blockchain yet. They exist inside Pi's controlled environment. Mainnet is the final public fully operational version of the blockchain. It's when the game goes from a closed beta to a full public release. Training wheels come off. The currency can finally be used, traded, integrated into the real economy. This is the most important step for any crypto project. Pi promises decentralization and accessibility. So, why does this September Mainnet update matter so much, especially for the everyday user who has just been tapping a button? Well, it's everything. This is the moment where the theoretical value of your efforts could potentially become tangible. Think of it like collecting loyalty points at a coffee shop for years. Those points are just numbers in an app until the day the shop finally allows you to exchange them for actual coffee. The Mainnet launch is that day. It's the bridge between the self-contained world of the Pi app and the broader digital economy. Your Pi coins could be used to buy goods. Your Pi coins could be used to pay for services. Your Pi coins could even be exchanged for other currencies. This update isn't just a technical switch flick. It represents a fundamental shift in what Pi is. It moves from being a social experiment in digital currency distribution. It could become a functional economic network. For the average pioneer, the balance you see in your wallet is no longer just a score in a game. It becomes an asset you own and control on a decentralized ledger. This transition separates promising projects from failed ones. Without a live mainnet, a cryptocurrency is just a concept. With Mainnet, it has the chance to become a real living ecosystem with utility and community-driven value. The importance is amplified by the sheer size of the Pi community. It could be larger on day one than many established cryptocurrencies. This isn't a niche project for a few thousand enthusiasts. It's a global phenomenon. The Mainnet launch is the litmus test. Can this mobilized community translate size into real economic activity? The September update is the starting gun for this real-world experiment. So, one of the biggest secrets being unveiled for the September launch is a major evolution of the current enclosed Mainnet. For a while now, Pi has been in this hybrid state. The Mainnet is technically live, but it's been behind a firewall. This has allowed users who've passed KYC to move their Pi to a real wallet and use it within a closed ecosystem of Pi-approved apps. However, you couldn't connect to external exchanges or other blockchains. It was like being in a city with roads and cars but with giant walls around it, preventing you from driving out into the wider world. The big change coming is what the core team is calling a phased opening. Instead of tearing down the firewall all at once, they're creating controlled gateways to prevent volatility. The open mainnet won't be a free-for-all initially. They will whitelist specific partners and vet platforms that can interact with Pi. Think less like blowing up the city walls and more like opening a few guarded gates for specific trade. This lets them manage Pi flow into external markets. In September, you might not be able to send Pi to any exchange you want. Instead, expect announced partnerships with specific platforms. Example, a large regulated exchange or a major e-commerce platform like Shopify with a dedicated gateway. For example, Shopify merchants could accept Pi via a specialized plugin. Controlled corridors aim to build a utility-driven economy, not hype, building a stable foundation for the long term. The second major secret, which ties directly into the phased opening, is the sheer scale of the utility-first launch. We've heard them talk about building utility, but the September update is where we'll see this in action. The big reveal is that the Mainnet launch is being coordinated with the simultaneous launch of dozens, if not hundreds of applications that have been developed and tested during the enclosed Mainnet period. This isn't just about the currency going live, it's about an entire ecosystem of services being ready to accept it from the very first day. The goal is to give Pi an immediate, real-world purpose. Think about it like this. Imagine a new country is founded. On its first day, it releases its new currency, opens fully stocked grocery stores, gas stations, movie theaters, online marketplaces, all exclusively using that currency. That's the strategy here. The Pi Core team has been running hackathons and incubator programs to nurture an army of developers. These developers have been building everything from social media platforms, games, local marketplaces, freelance service platforms, all powered by Pi. The secret is that the launch is less about the coin and more about the economy it powers. The secret isn't just that there will be apps, it's that the entire launch is architected around this pre-built ecosystem, making the immediate utility of the coin the main event rather than its speculative price on an exchange. Along with the Mainnet updates, there are some critical changes coming to the KYC process and the Pi wallet that everyone needs to be aware of. The KYC process, verifying that you are a real unique person, is the gateway to getting your mined Pi. Until now, it's been rolling out in batches, and for many, it has been a slow and sometimes frustrating wait. The big news for September is a new, more automated and decentralized KYC system. It's designed to clear the massive backlog and speed up verification for millions of pioneers. The system will leverage AI machine learning to handle the bulk of checks and reduce reliance on human validators. The secret ingredient is a delegated verification model. Flowchart: user submits ID, AI performs initial check, then it goes to a pool of community validators for final approval. Trusted, long-term pioneers with proven track records may be granted the ability to verify new users from their region. Think of it as a community-powered security system. On the wallet side, expect a major upgrade to the Pi wallet. The current wallet is functional but basic. The new version will include advanced features for the app ecosystem. Key secret feature: a dApp browser built directly into the wallet. You won't have to leave the Pi environment to use Pi-powered apps. It will feel like the App Store on an iPhone, where you can browse, download, and interact with apps securely. The update should add more robust security options and possibly escrow services for peer-to-peer trades, building trust in marketplaces powered by the Pi blockchain. So, with all these updates, the phased Mainnet opening, the utility-first launch, and the new KYC and wallet features, what does this actually mean for you, the regular pioneer? In short, your relationship with the Pi app is about to change dramatically. For years it has been a passive activity. Open the app, tap a button, close the app. It was a commitment of about 5 seconds a day. Now, Pi is transforming from a passive habit into an active ecosystem that invites your participation. Your role is shifting from a miner to a consumer, to a seller to a creator, and to an active citizen of a new digital economy. The first major change will be in how you perceive your Pi balance. It's no longer just a number. It's potential purchasing power. You'll start to see real opportunities to use it. Imagine scrolling through a marketplace app built on Pi and seeing a pair of headphones you want for 10 Pi, or a local coffee shop offering a latte for half a Pi. Your daily decision will no longer be if you should tap the mining button, but how you should use the Pi you've accumulated. Do you spend it on digital goods in a game? Do you use it to buy a physical product from another pioneer? Or do you hold on to it, believing its utility and value will grow over time? This also means you'll need to be more engaged and informed. The new Pi wallet and its integrated dApp browser will become your central hub. Ultimately, this transition empowers you. The success of the Pi network no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the core team. It now rests on the collective actions of its millions of users, and the value will be determined by the community. With all this excitement, it's super important that we talk about the risks. Because with any major launch in the crypto space, there are definitely things you need to watch out for. The number one risk, without a doubt, will be scams. As soon as the Mainnet opens up and Pi starts to have tangible utility, scammers will come out of the woodwork. They will create fake websites, fake apps, fake social media profiles pretending to be official Pi platforms or partners. They might promise to double your Pi, sell you exclusive access, or ask for your wallet's secret passphrase. Remember the golden rule of crypto. Never, ever share your wallet passphrase with anyone. Another significant risk is market volatility, even with the core team's controlled rollout. While the phased opening is designed to prevent a massive crash, the moment Pi can be exchanged for other currencies, a value will be established. This value could be extremely unpredictable at first. There will be people who want to cash out immediately, which will put downward pressure on the price. There will be others who want to buy in, creating upward pressure. This tug-of-war can lead to wild price swings. It's crucial to be prepared for this and not to panic sell or overinvest based on initial hype. There's also the risk of ecosystem failure. The entire utility-first strategy hinges on the apps within the Pi ecosystem being good, useful, and secure. If these first-generation apps are buggy, hard to use, or fail to deliver on their promises, it could discourage users from participating in the economy. This would damage confidence in the network's long-term vision. Finally, there's a personal security risk you need to manage. As your Pi becomes a valuable asset, you become a target. You need to ensure your Pi wallet is secure, with safely stored passphrase offline. So, with this massive update on the horizon, what should you be doing right now to prepare? The most important first step is to get your house in order within the Pi app. If you haven't already, complete your Mainnet checklist. Create a Pi wallet and confirm it in the app. Pass KYC. Submit it as soon as possible. Passing KYC is the only way your mined Pi will be transferred to Mainnet. This is non-negotiable to be part of the launch. Next, start educating yourself. Don't be a passive miner. Dive into the Pi browser. Explore the apps in the test ecosystem and get a feel for them. Read official announcements on the app home screen. Join official chat rooms to learn from experienced pioneers. The more you learn before launch, the better you'll navigate the ecosystem. Knowledge helps you avoid scams and make smart decisions. Double-check your security now. Your Pi wallet passphrase is the key to your funds. Secure your passphrase, write it down and store it offline. If you lose it, it's gone forever. If someone else gets it, they can steal your Pi. Do not screenshot or save the passphrase in your Notes app. Treat it like your house keys or your bank PIN. Hackers and scammers will be more active as launch nears. Finally, manage your expectations. Be patient and realistic. The phased opening is gradual, not an overnight switch. Expect bumps, volatility, and a learning curve. Pi is a long-term vision. The launch is just the beginning. This has been a marathon, not a sprint. The most interesting part is about to start.